Hello everybody, Caden here today with another episode of Wildlife Park. And we're back on the world today, and yeah, I've got some stuff set up to show you guys. First, this is what we did last episode, because I don't know, if you haven't seen the episode, go check it out. We built the elephant exhibit and basically started up this video series. And anyway, so this is what I've done since last episode. I did a bit of I guess you could say planning for stuff that's going to happen pretty soon. So this episode, I don't think we're actually going to build any exhibits, which is a bit of a weird thing to do. Today we may actually just plan out several areas just because, or a couple of more areas around here just because I wasn't sure what I should actually do. I don't know why, but I just couldn't figure out what to build necessarily in which order. I think we're going to start with whatever exhibit that's going to be, so if you have any suggestions for that, let me know. It's probably going to be a tropical exhibit, so if you have any good tropical animals, let me know, and I will gladly put them in there. So I guess before we get to the big thing I would planned out, that is probably going to be either not a restaurant, like a small store, like a gift shop or something, or it will be a restroom or something like that. I haven't decided. But this, which most of you guys have probably already noticed, is going to be our reptile/insect house, because I realized there really aren't a lot of reptiles in the mod that, you know, aren't going to go in like the aquarium. So yeah, so what is it? I think we've got Komodo dragons in here. That's okay, the plan I've got so far: Komodo dragons, turtles, insect, all four of those will be snakes, and then this area will be crocodiles. That I have no plans for currently, so if you have any ideas of what animals I should put in there, feel free to let me know, and I will attempt to put them in. But yeah, anyway, so I think today we may actually just put some more pathways down with world edit, so this probably isn't going to be the most entertaining of episodes, I guess. It's basically just going to be, you know, me trying to figure out what we're going to do in the next couple of videos. Maybe we'll do a bit of landscaping as well. Yeah, actually, that might be a good idea. Let's see, oak trees, grab that, and yeah, that should be a decent start. I mean, yeah, I don't think I'm going to put too many of those kind of trees around the outskirts. I don't know. Again, I haven't really decided much of this yet. This is kind of like the planning stage. But anyway, I was thinking we should probably fly down here real quick. If we grab that, and then where would this need to, let's say about here. Whoops, that's toggle down full / replace planks. There we go. And actually, let's bring that out to about here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it across to, let's see. We need to bring it probably to about here. And now we have the pathway going along the back of the elephant exhibit. I'm actually probably going to, since we have all this space now, I'm probably actually going to expand the Asian elephant exhibit out slightly. Maybe this, just add a bit more around the back, because I think we're gonna bring this other side right here in a bit more tightly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then if we just quickly fly over here, yeah, the rock wall will probably be like almost right next to the exhibit, and then let's see. Actually, this can just come down to about here, and oops, I don't want to. I think that's like there, and then we just do that. There we go. So yeah, maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll expand the elephant exhibit out this direction, and then at the very back we can put like a building or something back here. So yeah. Okay, so after that, so this is probably going to be where the jungle area is. The reptile house is probably going, I think, okay. So let's see, next couple of episodes. Next 2 episodes will probably be us working on this exhibit, then we'll start working on the reptile house. That'll probably be about 3 episodes of just building the exhibits in. First episode will probably be building the actual bug and reptile house. Second episode will be getting in all the creatures around here, and then the third episode of it will probably just be getting the crocodiles in. But yeah, I think that'll be good. So what do I want after that? You know, I think it'd be kind of cool. How would I do that? I'm trying to figure out how I would replicate. So again, I'm still learning world edit, but I think it's like if I were to take like this and do / copy, and then I don't know, do like / okay, / paste. Okay, so that does that, and okay, so / rotate. Oh gosh. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do that later, because I was gonna say it'd be kind of cool if it kind of just made this little triangle in the center and we put some like foliage in there. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, so do that and smooth out these corners a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, doing a little bit like that. I mean, it doesn't do a ton of smoothing, but it at least gets it a bit more covered. And then we'll potentially expand the elephants out this way, and this might actually allow us to put a couple more elephants into the exhibit. A second viewing area for the elephants over here, and then it'll come back in and probably meet up with the original exhibit about here or something like that. And then let's see. So where's my? I've kind of started color coding this, by the way. If you can't tell, so is it the color coding system I'm going for so far is blue is going to be jungle exhibits, which is why these two are blue. Cyan stained clay is a building. Green stained clay, I think I'm going to have basically mean small or, kind of like indoor exhibits. So our aquarium will probably have a lot of this and stuff like that. And then probably, I don't know, white wool will probably be Arctic, orange will be like savanna or something, and so on and so forth. I think I don't know about you guys, but I think that'd be a good system. But yeah, I'm kind of wondering why I'm doing this video right now, or like, doing this kind of episode, but I don't know, I think it'll be a good one, just because it gives me a bit of a better idea of what I'm actually doing here. 3, 4, 5, and then we can just drag this out to there, and then the new elephant cage thing can go there, and this will actually be quite a nice little bit of terrain to work with. Could probably put like a little jungle rock or something in here. Ooh, this is making me want to correct the shape though, so yeah, when I redo a bit of the elephant exhibit, I will work on that. But yeah, so okay, this is the reason I guess I'm more doing this exhibit, aside from not really deciding what I want to work on, is I think this is going to give you guys a better idea of how I'm gonna play this series. So you guys will remember the last park we did, we kind of just built haphazardly and didn't really plan much out. So when it came to actually putting in the pathways, everything looked really weird. I mean, heck, this pathway system isn't even that great itself. But I'm thinking what might be a good idea is between this episode and next episode, I'm going to actually, you know what? In the comments of this video, leave the biome you want me to work on after we do these like 2 things, because after that, I'm going to start working on an official biome area. This is just something I remember people wanting to see a lot of last time and that I never ended up doing. So I thought it'd be something nice to do just to, kind of get the series rolling. But anyway, so in the comments below of this video, suggest the biome I should work on first. So be it Arctic, savanna, jungle, that kind of stuff. And then I will, between this episode and the next, I will just spend all that time going through and planning out the entire area, laying down the wool for the new exhibits, laying down pathways, that kind of stuff. So that way, when we actually get to each new episode, it's not just, me building a pathway and an exhibit, but just, already got the exhibit ready. We just have to go in there, build it, get the animal in, and then we're done. Because, I don't know, I think that'll make the episodes go a bit faster, and hopefully there'll be a little bit less, just monotony about it. I think it would make everything a bit more interesting to view. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, sorry, I think, yeah, I can't speak English today. I mean, it probably doesn't also help this as a later recording, because I was kind of just wasting time doing stuff and instead of recording. Oops, and we'll replace that with that, and there we go. So yeah, we'll put a building back here. Ooh. Ooh. You know what's something I've always wanted to do, guys? I've always wanted to do a bit of like a bat house or something, like a place to keep bats. And a bat cave, I guess. You know what? Because there's already going to be a pretty big mountain area over here. That might not be a bad thing to do. We'll build a little bit of a bat cave, like right back here. And that can be obviously where we keep bats. I don't know. Oh yeah, I also have some cave fish, so maybe, I don't know. Because, I mean, we could make an entire cave section of the park, but thinking about it, like I said, I was kind of running out of reptiles for the Reptile House. We probably wouldn't have a ton of creatures for a cave area, so just doing like bats in one like doing a tiny little section like this, just right off the like front of the zoo to kind of like put in all our little cave creatures might be a cool one to do right away. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, but yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. It's gonna look really messy for a while until I actually come in and clean everything up, but yeah, wait. I do have my map invisible. Okay, I was gonna say, it's actually, yeah, I think this is a good way. Also with the mini map, this is gonna be really helpful just to kind of see how the zoo is looking from an aerial view. But yeah, so we have 2 exhibits right here, a 3rd one here, then we have the Reptile House. Then I think this area, which, let's see, I can't really measure how many blocks that is, but if we were to go from about here, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then come out to about here maybe, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we just head straight in. I think that's the right dimensions. Nope, 1 more block. Okay, and then we can head here. And I don't know, maybe we'll put some attraction here because I kind of want to space out the exhibits a tiny bit. So maybe actually we can do corner type things. So maybe the next exhibit would be something like right here. I mean, I'm just kind of freeballing here. But yeah, like the next exhibit could be in this like kind of corner here, and maybe this could be like a leopard or something like that. And yeah, that'd be kind of cool. That's one thing I want to try and do for this zoo more than we had for the last zoo. The last zoo, if you guys remember it was very, I guess I'd say, compact. We had exhibit, 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 and I kind of want to space everything out a tiny bit more this time. So yeah, like have terrain here, or maybe we can have, actually, let's see, where would be a better area? So say we wanted to put like a rest area in, that would actually be probably a really good thing to put, let's say, like, because if I were to put an entrance like right over here, and then right across from that exit have like I'm gonna just use the clay here to signify maybe a restaurant area or an eating area or something, have something like that just over here. And yeah, I think that would actually be quite a good idea. So let's see, how many blocks was this? This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I hope I counted correctly. Probably didn't, but whatever. But yeah, if we did something like that, then we could have an eating area over here. Probably an outdoor one, not an actual indoor building. And have probably like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's about even. Yeah, that's even. Okay. And then we have like forest area, forest area, forest area, forest area. And then, yeah, it continues on. I think that would be a really, really cool idea. So, yeah. Again, I think actually, yeah, that probably isn't going to stay with that kind of theme. But like there. Yeah, I think that's going to look really cool. So, yeah, again, this episode's a planning one. Let me know what you guys think of this kind of system of doing things. I mean, like, this is probably going to be the only episode of this kind where we actually do all the planning on camera. The rest of this will probably just be kind of obviously done off screen, and then I'll just plan everything out, and then we'll go in and build whatever exhibit was most voted. Maybe I'll do a poll in this episode, just like what exhibit do you guys want to see, what biome do you want to see next? So, you know, like, do you want to see the savanna? Do you want to see the Arctic? You know, that kind of stuff. I'm kind of inclined not to go with savanna though, just because that's pretty much all I can really remember building last time. Like, we pretty much only did the savanna and a tiny bit of the jungle area, and then we kind of had the world corruption and fail, and we couldn't get the stuff back, and yada 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 yada. So in my head, I'm thinking, you know, I at least think it would be a lot more enjoyable to do something else, something a bit more new. Just like, you know, try the Arctic area out, for instance, or do a boreal forest exhibit. I don't know. It's up to you guys, though, what you would want to see. So if the savanna does end up winning, I will gladly start building that again. And there we go. I like doing this with the pathways. I think it makes it look a bit nicer. I need to start getting some path railing in here so we don't just have people wandering off. And that is going to look a heck of a lot better. It wouldn't look a heck of a lot better. It would look way better if I curve the path as well over there. So that way it's not, you know, the way it is. The reason I did that, I think, is just because I had that wall there for the Reptile House, which I think will look pretty cool when it's done. It's gonna look really cool, especially if I get a lot of trees going up around it, so it's kind of enclosed, so to say. Of course, though, if we have a building here, so that's Reptile House. Maybe over here would be something like an aviary. Back corner over there, aquarium, and then, I don't know, maybe we have like something else over there. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool, though. I think if we had like the four corners of the park were basically like these large buildings. Petting zoo could be over there or something. I don't know. You guys could decide. But yeah, that's a generated dungeon, isn't it? I think it is. Yeah. So yeah, trying to think of stuff to say. Oh wow, there is actually like a full-on dungeon down here. Huh. I wasn't expecting to see this. What is it? Shiny bauble, block of jasper. Well, that's definitely interesting. We're not gonna be messing around with any of this stuff. I think it's Project Zulu that adds that in. I actually need to get the Project Zulu mobs to work, because right now none of them are working, I think. So I gotta get that going so we can get like armadillos and gorillas and stuff like that. Actually, I think it does add lizards in, so another creature to put into the reptile house. But anyway, I think that might be what we call the episode. Call it for on the episode today. Again, not a lot's been done, I guess. I mean, other than a bit of planning. I think a bit of planning is always nice to do. Maybe the jungle will just be the opening section. So we'll have another, maybe we could have another little pathway coming down here. Another jungle exhibit, maybe like pandas or something. Maybe we could, no, flamingos maybe. Flamingos could actually go really well there. Leopard there. Panda over here. Or actually the black panther or black jaguar. That's probably what we could put, not there, there. Parrots maybe could go over here next to the pandas and stuff like that. Tigers over here somewhere. I think that'd be kind of cool because I feel that tigers actually could go there then, I guess. I think it'd be kind of cool to have like the jungle area be kind of like what you walk into at the beginning. And then as you slowly go out from the jungle into, say, the plains biome, the savanna, yada, yada, yada. I don't know, I think that'd be kind of cool. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this fairly short episode. What will be the next episode of this? Heck, the next episode might even be tomorrow. So if it is, hope to see you guys there. Hope I haven't killed the series fan base off with this video. And until next time, guys, see ya.